The new policy on gifts from insiders that the Premier pushed through last month behind closed doors is riddled with loopholes. It allows expensive gifts for ministers from their friends and relatives up to $500 or more without disclosure, including pricey tickets to Skybox suites. Why would the Premier push this unacceptable policy that allows more conflicts of interest and more gifts to Cabinet from their friend Sam Raish?
The honourable member is incorrect, Mr. Speaker. We made amendments that were consistent with the rest of Canada, Mr. Speaker. The fact of the matter is that we've got independent offices, the Ethics Commissioner, for example, that is tasked exclusively with dealing with any gift exchanges that are inappropriate, and that is exactly what that office does, Mr. Speaker. The changes that we made in the gifting processes are consistent not only with the rest of Canada, but far below the federal limitations, Mr. Speaker. If they have a problem, they should look to their federal friends first.
Given that this government has a history of accepting gifts that don't pass the smell test for Albertans, given now is the time to pass new legislation that increases transparency, to crack down on unethical behaviour and to eliminate kickbacks to UCP insiders, will the government support Bill 202, the Ethical Governance Act? Or will they keep their loopholes so they can continue to accept luxury gifts from their friends and insiders?
The purpose of the Ethics Commissioner and the Office of the Ethics Commissioner is to make sure that they have a handle on the Conflict of Interest Act and the conduct of all members in this Assembly. That is the role of the legislation. That is the role of the office, Mr. Speaker. We know full well that the Office of the Ethics Commissioner is working diligently to make sure that each and every member complies with the Act, and that's what we'll continue to do, Mr. Speaker. There is good legislation in place, and we'll abide by it.
Given the government is obsessed with accepting luxury gifts from friends, insiders, and lobbyists, and given the rules that the minister just stood up and talked about are made by themselves and allow them to accept lavish gifts, why won't the government commit to supporting Bill 202, the Ethical Governance Act, that eliminates their excuses, and finally try to meet the standards of ethics, transparency, and accountability that Albertans deserve and expect?
Hear, hear.